Hello everyone, welcome back to KXAN Live. Happy second day of the year. I'm your anchor Esmeralda Zamora, and today we have our Weekend Watch segment as we enter this weekend to find out all the things available for you to enjoy, as well as the weather that we will be seeing. And with me today to do this is our meteorologist, Freddie Vela. Freddie, thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, excited. The new year is here. I like to joke, new year, not new me, because I enjoy who I am and what I do.
New year, not new me, but new goals, right?
New goals, overall, I think last year I did really well on my 2024 New Year's resolution. It was to read a book a month, and I surpassed that, so I'm really happy with
That's a
my
really
goal.
cool goal. I didn't think of that one.
Yeah, well, you know what helped out? Having a Kindle and a library pass with the city of Austin, because you can check out books and put them on your Kindle. Anyway, it's
That's
really
cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump into it. We have our Weekend Watch segment. What are you going to tell us today?
Oof, I have two really great events, one for nerds, one for people who love rock music. There's a lot going on across Central Texas. I'm going to start off with what's going on in San Marcos. There's something really cool that I want to talk about. It's called the Tabletop RPG Club. And this is going to be at the San Marcos Public Library. It's going to take place on Saturday, January 4th, which is just 2 days from now on Saturday itself, from 2 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. And I know what some people are thinking. I'm nervous about doing Dungeons and Dragons. I've never done it before, or Traveler, or BattleTech. I've never done any of that before. Well, guess what? This is the place where you can do it. It's a new year, a new time to start some video games, or excuse me, some tabletop games. And this is going to be at the San Marcos Public Library. So it's for adults and for teens, and they meet every 2 weeks, but this is obviously the first one of the year. So they want people to come out. They want people to be part of this. If you've never played before, it's all good. If you've played and you know what you're doing, it's all good. If you're a beginner and you've only done it once, it's all good. Come on out. They're going to have tables set up for everyone, and so that way you can actually try different games. If you don't have anything, if you don't have any books or anything of the sort, don't worry about it. Just show up. Tell them you're there for the Tabletop RPG Club, and they'll actually set you up with people who already have the setup there, and that way you can learn how to play, and you can see what it's like, and it's really cool. I looked into a couple of other ones that they may be playing. I don't have the official list other than these three that they put there, but there's other games too. I know there's the Aliens RPG. If you have that book and you want to go out there and be part of it, go do that too. You might play with you. So head on out. That's going to be at San Marcos at the public library from 2 p.m. to 5:45 p.m. That's going to be this Saturday. And of course, they're also going to have it in 2 weeks again. But this is the first one, and they obviously want as many people. Now, maybe tabletop isn't for you. Maybe you actually want to go listen to some music. Well, this weekend, and it actually kicks off on Friday, it's really cool. It's called Free Week. I looked it up, found out a lot of details about this. So this actually takes place on January 3rd and 4th, which is this Friday and Saturday. It's going to be across 6th Street, 12 different venues, no cover charges anywhere, no payment to go see any of these bands. There's a ton of bands. I couldn't put the list here because it was just so many. It's going to be regional and local bands, and each concert venue is going to be absolutely free. And they host it every single year. The Red River Cultural District puts this on. It originally started in 2003, and the reason why they did it was because attendance was down at some of the bars for the first weekend of January, and so they thought, well, how can we do this in order to keep bars afloat? And they decided to launch this. And now cities from here all the way to Nashville take part in this event, which is called Free Week. I looked up some of the bands. They're really cool. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you need to. It starts in the evenings. I believe at 5 p.m. is going to be the start time for one of the bands at different venues. And you can essentially just hop from bar to bar and listening to all the different music. All different types of rock, punk, emo, whatever else you may like, they're going to have it there. So check it out. It's going to be this Friday, this Saturday. at 6th Street in downtown Austin, and you have to see it. It's really, really cool, and something that's kind of like a tradition here. So and plus we're supporting local businesses. So
Yes.
go check it out, and local bands too. Go check it out. You never know, you might run into a band you like, and you might want to be part of. Hey, so let's actually take a look at your weekend forecast itself. Saturday, 72 degrees. Sunday, 75 degrees. Sunday, we put a 10% chance in there, maybe a spotty shower or two towards the evening hours, but a majority of this looks like it's going to be a great weekend. Plus, on Monday, temperatures are dropping tremendously as a front comes in Sunday night. So take advantage of the nice weather right now, because you can go outside this afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and enjoy the day without having to use a jacket just yet. That's not going to be the case next week. So this weekend, the last one I see, let me say this again. This Saturday and Sunday, the last couple of days, we'll stay in the 70s before we drop down into the 50s, 40s over the beginning and the middle of next week. Yeah, because there's a strong front coming in. You can actually check out that article on kxan.com. And all of these stories, or all these events, you can actually check out on kxan.com as well. There's an article where we post everything on there.
Yeah, and these temperatures seem to be perfect for these events, especially that free concert week. Going out there with 70s to 75, that's amazing.
I mean, absolutely amazing. You may need a light jacket as we get into the evening hours, but overall, this isn't too bad. This is something that everyone can kind of go and enjoy, and not have to worry. Yeah, I mean, this is the weekend to do something. People say New Year, New Me. Make it your new you. Get on out there. Go play that board game. Go be part of this event that's going on downtown
New year,
Austin.
new music taste, new music artists that you discover in downtown Austin.
And these are all bands that just love playing. These aren't, the big bands that are making millions and, I don't want to
Touring
say
across the world.
touring across. I don't want to say don't care about their fans, because they do, right? But these people would love to have you out there. They're all regional and local bands, and they would love for you to be a part of this.
Yeah, and I bet it's a different experience than going to that big arena and seeing your favorite artist. This is more personal.
Yeah. More intimate, more personal. You're able to just be there right afterwards, maybe even be able to talk to the band, buy something from them, support them, and give them that love and encouragement that we would love to have, because you never know. You might be seeing the next, Chapel Roan. You might be seeing the next Sabrina Carpenter. Well, of course, they're not playing pop music, but you know what I mean. Just go and support them, because you never know, they could be the next big thing.
Yeah. And again, for anyone who is interested in reading up more on these events that we talked about today, we have all the details. Freddie created this article. You can find it on our homepage, kxan.com. Easy to look at. We have some graphics. We have more on the temperatures that you will experience. So hop on to kxan.com and you can find all the information there. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Freddie. We're excited to see what events you have next weekend for us.
Oh, yeah, a sneak peek. It all deals with animals.
Ooh, my favorite. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you, Freddie. That's all we have today for Weekend Watch. We have a couple more streams happening later today, so please come back and join us here live. Again, I'm Esmeralda Zamora. Thanks for watching.